Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Angeles Forest Highway. Nice day out here today, and we got a great group of cars, so this is going to be a fun series of videos. This is Jeff. Thank you for coming down, sir.
Sure, thank you.
And this is your V6 Camaro that's been modified a little bit. Tell me about it.
A little bit. It has a Hotchkiss front and rear sway bars, chassis brace from Hotchkiss as well. I have a cold air inductions, cold air intake.
And quite a bit of gold foil under your hood as well.
Yeah, gold foil to keep the heat soak from happening. And long tube BBK headers.
Okay. Well, let's see how this thing does. So manual mode. We're gonna we'll take a little drive and see what the deal is.
Cool.
How long have you had this thing?
About 4 years.
Here we go. Thrilling engine, I have to say. Okay, you were right. When we got in the car before we started rolling, you said these shifter buttons aren't the best, and you were right. So if I press, oh, there comes the rain. Perfect. If I press one now, it goes and shift.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you mostly have done chassis type work. So let's go into a corner. Oh, flat.
I actually yesterday, I had my mechanic put in the bushing, white line bushings for the front control arms. Yeah. And the rack and pinion. So
well, the handling feels nice.
Cool. Good. It also has BMR lowering springs in the front only.
Well, it actually has a really good ride. It sounds nice. Is it just the headers with the stock exhaust, or is there a catback exhaust as well?
The Axleback Borla.
Just the Borla, huh?
Yeah, for the V6.
This steering wheel, man, I remember when this car was new, we had to do the Lego Man grip.
Yeah,
where you have to grip like this. That's the Lego Man grip. Oh, this rain. Why on a day when I have such great cars to film, is it going to start raining?
Just started.
Stupid LA. This is going to stink in the rain.
Of all days,
I know. Well, let's do the tunnel test. Let's see how she does in the tunnel. You know, you get a lot of nice, intake noise.
Yeah, it's
up front, yeah.
The intake is great. I love it. The cold air inductions intake I did a lot of research on them. This one had the mid-range power out of all the other intakes.
Did you actually, I mean, I assume you looked up some sort of study that tested them on a dyno and whatnot, right? So, what was if you remember, the spread, how much, what was the difference between a good intake and a bad intake?
Well, they were all pretty good, to be honest. It was just I wanted mid-range power.
For everyday and weekend use, not really so much track.
Yeah, because this is definitely not a drag racing car. It's not fast in a straight line at all.
You're kidding me.
So I figured I'd need something more for coming out of a corner or something like that.
And remind me, I'm sorry, which one did you actually end up with?
The cold air inductions, cold air intake.
Oh, that's the name of the company.
Yeah.
Cold Air Induction.
Yes.
Wow, I like a company that accurately describes their product in the name. That's helpful.
They also have a full casing around with a heat shield.
Yeah, I saw that. It does have an actual air box. Sometimes when you talk about, when I hear people mention they have a cold air intake, and what they actually have is a cone in a very hot engine bay.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same thing. This one did have a box surrounding it.
Yeah, it was insulated, and then I went along and put the gold heat shield reflector, whatever it was called.
Well, the ride quality is really good.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love that. I'm sorry, I just hit the button and it just said shift denied.
Yeah, that's ridiculous sometimes.
No third gear, bro. Denied. So this car has 74,000 miles on it.
Yep.
And it actually, aside from some of the leather in this seat, feels like it's held up pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's not really squeaky or rattly.
I baby her a lot. It's my everyday. I drive about 12 miles a day to work. And
for someone not from LA, that doesn't sound like anything. From LA, that's like a 3-hour commute.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean?
A 15-minute drive coming home from work is a 45-minute drive.
Yeah, exactly. I know how it is.
Yeah, it's my everyday.
Well, it's been such a long time. The last one of these I drove, I rented it.
Oh, really?
How do you know if your V6 Camaro has been an ex-rental car?
This was an ex-rental car.
Oh, was it?
It was a rental from Enterprise.
Really? Well, the fact that it's still running now is incredible.
Yeah, I made sure I got all the maintenance done myself once I got it. Just knowing the way I am with a rental car.
Well, look, you have a select choice of mods. You haven't really done too much, but you've looked at individual aspects of the car's performance and adjusted accordingly, and that's good.
Yeah,
I would say that you have improved this Camaro.
Thank you. I feel like I did.
I think you did. I mean, maybe not so much in the power department.
No.
I mean, but what are you going to do with a V6 Camaro? Your options are kind of limited.
Pretty much the next thing would be like a forced induction, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could put a turbo on this and turn it into something for sure.
But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go that route. I just make it fun in the canyons. That's about it.
Well, it corners flat. It rides good. I think you're doing well. You're on your way.
Thank you, boss.
I just am so annoyed at this rain.
Right.
Oh my god, this makes reviewing cars just annoying. Oh, that's turning up there. It's got a little throaty sound to it. It's actually a higher pitched sound. I don't know if that comes out in the video, but it does have a very high pitched sound to it. It's almost, well, not quite the Nissan-y. The Nissan has a little more rumble, but
yeah,
it's got a rasp.
Yeah, a little bit. It was a lot raspier before. I had taken the resonators off, thinking that would be, oh yeah, there's a mod right there. No, it was too.
Was it brutal?
It was just bad. So I threw them back on, and it's a lot cleaner now. And I don't want anything too loud for on the highway.
Yeah, you don't want to have a drone, you know.
I live right next to CHP headquarters.
Oh yeah, you don't want to invite trouble.
But it's a decent sound once you get on it.
Yeah, you've definitely tightened up the handling. It feels much improved and given it some sound and a little bit of extra power, and very nice. Thanks, Jeff. That was great.
Cool.
I think what he's done here has improved the V6 Camaro, and I can't believe it's an ex-rental car and it's still in this good shape. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for coming down, and we'll see you later.